After staying the night in Strasburg, Virginia, I was up at sunrise and checking out the former Southern Railway B line extension that runs through town. This line hasn't seen a train since 2020, when the one industry in the town shut down. After passing by the Strasburg depot, I was headed for Front Royal and the Norfolk Southern H line on this foggy morning. I would set up at the Rockland Road crossing and could hear local train K47 switching industries to my south. I would attempt to catch him further down on the H line south of Front Royal, but I later learned he tied down in the small yard in town. So, with nothing else on the radio, I would move to Riverton Junction, where the B line to Manassas splits off from the H line. At 10:39, 25A would take the B line connection to continue on its path towards Atlanta. With nothing else on the radio, I would head to White Post, Virginia, first settled in the 1760s. The original White Post marker stood to direct those to the nearby Greenway Court estate that founded the community. By the H line stands the old Norfolk and Western station that once served this small community but has seen much better days. The old freight warehouse still stands to the north of the station, now converted to the White Post studio, and it still has an old siding branching off from the main line. Even further north is an intermediate signal, and with it showing a stop signal on the northbound head, I knew a southbound was on the way. At 14:03, the mechanical bell on the crossing would alert drivers of the oncoming 289 intermodal train. With maintenance of way setting onto the main track at White Post, I knew it would be a while until the next train, so I moved up to Boyce, Virginia, where Old Chapel Avenue crosses the tracks. After a quick afternoon fall shower, I would be able to check out some old artifacts along the main line. The crossing here is located next to the 45.9 intermediate signal, and the old concrete bases for the CPLs that once stood here can be seen trackside. Nearby, the new safe train invaders stand guard of the main line, showing a clear signal which could be for an oncoming southbound. The main reason for me being here, though, isn't for the intermediate signals. Instead, it is for the no left turn crossing signal, an artifact from another era made by Union Switch and Signal Company, and was likely installed by the Norfolk and Western in the days of their steam trains. At 1625, 13Z would finally round the corner with a short train in tow.